여러분들 모두 세계에서 안녕하세요. 자, 오늘은 파이로 에피소드가 있습니다. HiGPS 에피소드는 232. 그렇죠. 그 이 무기는 파이로 무기는 그 이름이 Phlogistinator. 이 무기는 쓰레기 무기다. 그냥 쓰레기통에서 버려. 그렇죠. 다시. Hello everybody all over the world. Hi and welcome to episode 2232. Shit. This is a pyro episode and we're going to be covering the Phlogistinator, which is trash and you should throw it in the trash can. And all the Koreans basically heard the same thing twice. I did this as a shout out to a viewer that made a blog about me, and I thought it was pretty cute that someone made a blog. Awesome. So we had this episode, Phlogistinator. It's been on the back burner for a while because I had to postpone it a couple of times. So the replays we had were some are before the nerf that I got, but it doesn't really matter. It functions the same, so we're not going to make a big deal out of that. However, since I mentioned back burner, we're just going to quickly go and take a look at the old back burner history for the back burner, pretty much. So let's see if I can bring up this window here, because it's important to do like proper research, right? Which I haven't been doing lately because I've been fucking lazy. Let's see if I can I get this? Nope, that didn't work. Let's try that again. God, I don't love Windows 10. There we go. All right, sweet. See if we can bring this up here. Yes, there we go. Bam. Can everybody see that? Let's say you can. All right, so basically it was added in the game. This is the back burner, not the Phlogistinator, because it's important to know the back burner history to kind of see where the Phlogistinator is heading. All right. So in the beginning, there was only one flamethrower, and then the back burner came along, and that was in 2008. All right. So remember, I only played TF2 in 2007, and nothing in 2008, and then in 2009 again. So when this was added, I was not playing the game. So they fixed some stuff like calculated collision and stuff like that. And then they did something. They removed the health attribute from the back burner. That means you as a pyro had 50 more fucking health, which is a lot. But you had no air blast. That's an important thing. And as we go down, they changed the attribute so you do more damage. You know, the Phlog also does more damage. Also couldn't air blast. And then they reduced that damage. And then they just kept changing it. And let's see, yeah, and in 2011, it got air blast, and they basically took a weapon that was like, oh, you just did WM1 weapon, you just burn people in the back, but now you can air blast, right? Because they figured out that pyro with a lot of health and just burning people was too good. So, and remember, this was the time before the minigun was nerfed as well as the sticky bomb, so they were still OP as shit back in the day. And then they removed the damage, so it doesn't do any more damage. So it's the same. It only does the same now, and then it's remained unchanged. So what does this have to fucking do with the Phlog? Well, if we know anything, is that humans are predictable and always follow a pattern. So the Phlogistinator had heals. Or had reduction, and then it had and heals, and now we got invulnerability and then heals, and now we got vulnerability, or just invulnerability and no heal when you use it, and now I think it won't be long before we see this thing being able to air blast, because it seems to be following the road. It's like first it was bad but still good sometimes, and then they fixed that and they tweaked it, and I'm like, fuck it, we'll just give it air blast anyway. So, a quick demonstration of how it works. I think most of you have seen this. You burn, you see you get an oomph meter, you taunt, and then you just go apeshit and burn people and hope to God, fat man like this don't kill you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Crit does not carry over to other weapons. You have to burn a great deal of guys. You can either press G or right click. I prefer to right click. And it doesn't carry over to other guns. And it doesn't prolong either. So, with that, we're just gonna go into the first episode here, which is by GlueTube, or the first demo. We got we got 3 people submitted. We got 1 demo and 2 replays. That's what we got today. So, we're gonna be watching him playing here on Snowy Coast. I actually really like this map. It's pretty cool. And he's gonna be showing us some stuff. He's gonna be using the detonator to do some chip damage. You can see it's slowly building up his oomph meter because it's whenever you do fire damage, it does that. So he's just doing chip damage to get that charge. Nope, gonna jump up in the window. You can run around. Pro tips all day, every day. In fact. So there we go. And oh, the flanking of attacking head on. Oh, and there's another pyro. Oh, burn him. Burn him, burn him, burn him. And nice. Trick time. This is gonna grab. Oh, what's this? A flamethrower with crits? Yeah, boy, you can air blast them, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, he did it anyway. And burn people. And go back and grab it. Snatch and grab it. Alright, alright. This is some next level strategy here. Alright, we got some seconds until we can do the oomph again. Oh, we can do the oomph again. Can we get the... Oh! Didn't want to get sniped there. There's another pyro and a pyro behind us. Quickly, give us a flamethrower. Thanks! Get him! Get him! Yeah, burn! Burn! Ah! The secret super strategies. And also, the episode in the YouTube is wrong, but who the fuck cares? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. There we go, jumping around, and we can see a super glue tube. This can actually work, even though it's kind of pointless, because this is probably on a Valve server, and the people are terrible. We're gonna see that against the terrible people. Oh, okay, just get the... We got him. Great. Sweet. All right, so that was the one of 2 user submitted replays we're going to see today. The other one is, I think it's Karma's. No, it's maybe not Karma's camera. We actually don't know who this is because he plays on a 16-slot server, or there's 15 and the scoreboard isn't big enough to fit him. He is either too good or too bad to be on the scoreboard. But anyway, this is a pyro. We're going to show the loadout. It's kind of a cop. And it's on Gold Rush. Yeah, Gold Rush, the Dust Bowl version of the... Let me do that again. It's the payload version of Dust Bowl. Fucking nailed it. Yes. Alright, so, oh, there's a bunch of sticks. We can't actually do anything with that. And oh god, burn, build it. Yes, we got the charge, and retreat. Fuck. There's too much dudes there. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna get heals from the medic eventually. Nope, not gonna get heals from the medic. And we're just kidding. We just faked that we're gonna attack, and then we just came back anyway, and we killed some dudes, and then we ended our lives because we got killed. So so far what we've seen of the Phlog is it's all right. I mean, against terrible people, anything's good. So by default, the Phlog is good as well. And the rest is just me, by the way. So this is on German headquarters against maybe some of you. Maybe you recognize your name here because we like to arrange these because there's not many servers that run replay. So I've tried to figure out which loadout works the best, and the one that I found works the best is none. So you just gotta keep trying, and then we get stuck. And this is what we'll call grade A bullshit. All right. So you see, we're stuck here, and then we are trying to like wiggle, shimmy, shammy our way out of there. And the soldier's like, ah ha ha, this is easy prey. Easy operation. Yeah, and he's loading the rocket. And he's really taking his time, and he's loading another one. And that was way too slow. Let's see. And we go down. Oh, he's about to... Oh, he's about to hit. He's shooting us, we're really weak. And he hit us with one. Shit, shit, shit. We're so weak, burn him. Who's gonna die first? Who is gonna die first? Oh, that's right. He killed himself because we got Uber! Yeah! Sweet, sweet.
Easy operation.
And then we just go and bring this asshole over here because screw you, that's why. And then we turn on the volume and oh no, a heavy with Natasha are literally one of many weaknesses. So that was one situation where it saved my life. I was able to kill a dude and then die shortly after. I mean, I killed the sniper, so depending on the sniper we killed, it varies how much that kill mattered. So the next one is actually featuring me as another class. This one is how to deal with Phlog, because in the beginning, this is a pre-patch. So I'm going to be playing a heavy, of course, which is the counter to Pyro, so we're going to be watching this guy, I think. The enemy team has 3 Pyros. I think it's this guy. So he's going to be using the Phlog here, and he's just going to be running around on the point, burning dudes. So right now, what has happened is, let's just go back a little bit because I fast forward too quickly. You know how it happens when a guy is too quick, you know. But basically, he goes around here. You see the fat shades through the wall. And how will we ever deal with this Pyro? All right, launch him. Okay, dead.
Easy operation.
And that's how you deal with. We're gonna see different ways how you deal with the Phlog, but basically, as a heavy, you just spin and then you just walk back a little bit, and then you just shoot him when he's done. And it's really easy to deal with. Yeah. So let's move on. Let's see if the Phlog is good at anything, because the main issue with the Phlog is that it does normal damage, and then it does crits, right? But Pyro is kind of a class that is reliant on Air Blast a lot, and that's why Air Blast got nerfed, because Air Blast is really, really good. It doesn't really, it's like a utility. It doesn't really hurt people directly, but it throws off their aim, and when they throw off their aim, you throw off someone's aim, you get like effectively more health because they can't hit you. Makes sense? So, as opposed to the Phlog, who can't air blast, you die a lot faster because people's aim aren't messed up or their body isn't moving around and stuff like that. So, that's like another issue with the Phlog, is that you die so fast because you don't have that air blast. And oh, hello! Okay, I'm just gonna taunt and be invincible. Oh, he's backing up. Shit, get this demo. I got him. I got a guy. I got one. And that's the thing, like, if you play against players that know how to deal with the Phlog, it just fucking sucks. Because you go in and you do the taunt, right? Because you want to maximize the damage. You don't want to have a little bit of crits. You want to have all the crits for as long as possible. So that means you're gonna wait until the last possible moment, and then you're gonna pop it, right? And when people see you pop, it's like, oh yeah, it's just back off, just a few feet, then we're good, yeah, we're good. And then you fucking die. So far, not very impressive weapon. So, the I am invincible strategy certainly didn't pay off. So let's see if running into the enemy spawn and dying is a good strategy, because that is something we do from time to time. So I found that using it with the power jack is pretty good. There's really no reason to use any other unlock but the power jack when you're a pyro, pretty much, because the faster weapon switch, you can really utilize that a lot. And also trying to catch up with sticky jumping devil man as a pyro is next to impossible when you don't have air blast. Excuse me. So, we're just going to be pushing the cart for a bit. Waiting for stuff to happen. There we go. Stuff happened. And then we're going to be moving forward with the cart eventually. There we go, looking for an opening. We got the Girardi throwing us, we'll miss. Scorch shot also works pretty well because all fire damage does increase that oomph meter. And then we're going to go and attack and burn, and we get Uber popped on us. And WM1 this bitch. Come on, let's go, burn. Okay, screw the sentry, we're gonna get you, and screw that engineer, and screw all of these. In fact, if I were to use the back burner, I would have been better off. Because I had Uber, and yep, there we go, taking him out as well. And fuck your dispenser, and there's a scout over there who is actually just running away. Okay, so time to spawn camp. There's no way this can go wrong. So first we just gonna burn that and let's see. Okay. Ah, it's heavy. Shit. Quickly. Get the yes. Yes. Now everybody's gonna. Right. Because if we stand still, we're kind of screwed, aren't we? Regardless, if you made a demo and you use the Phlog and he sees you, you're gonna fucking die. Every time. If like it's people always like use this argument, like especially in competitive, it's like, but if the guy's good, right? Or in this case, if the guy's bad, right? If the guy's bad, it'll work. But the comparison should always be if they're as good as you, or in this case, as bad as you, as bad as me. So I saw a lot of different people who just goes on Valve server and they're like, hey, look at this this item. This is totally broken. Right? The Phlog is too good with the crits, and the noob just die. And it's like, yeah, everything is good against those guys. So this is what happens when you play against competent players. At first, you get maybe 1 kill or 2 kills because you get the drop on them, and you're ubered because your medic's a fucking hero and he decides to heal you. And we get air blast around. Can't really do much about it, and then we encounter these guys, right? So let's just slow it down a little bit and see how this engagement goes. So we eat a pipe, and this is before the nerf, right? So we get some heal. We heal up, nice and easy.
Easy operation.
And then they just kind of run away. Right? And then you see these snipers. If this was a Valve server, they'd be running into my face. But they're like, oh, nope, there's a threat there. Better adjust for that and take him out.
Teamwork.
With the teamwork. Thank you, Wesker. So, because the Pyro runs just as fast as everyone else. Except when you're wearing the Power Jack. But if he's using the Power Jack, he also has less health, so you die faster. So you're kind of at a loss-loss situation here if you're a Pyro running the Phlog and the Power Jack trying to like close the distance. Yeah. So this is another one, how to deal with the Phlog Pyro if Phlog Pyros are for some reason very hard to deal with. First we go in and we're like, yeah, burn, 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 burn. Yes! Ah! Ah! Ha! Ha! It's like I have to be further away when I deploy this. And that's the thing, you can't deploy while a demo sees you or just happens to run into you if it's a demo with sticky bombs. If it's a demo with shield, fuck him, who cares? It's a demo with shield. It might as well be AFK in spawn. Yeah. So, just pro tip if you're a demo man, just place some sticks under the guy or... Because the Pyro has to run to you, right? So use that to your advantage. I also tried to use the Man Melter because, I'm a total asshole. I want to help my teammates somehow because the Phlog can't do jack shit about friendlies being on fire. So this is actually just, we talked about this in the podcast where I talked with Johnny, the Pyro main. But this one is not so much the Phlog, but more the, like, the way the Phlog works, right? Because you can see wherever I aim the flames with me, with the regular flamethrower it isn't. So we get the Phlog here and we try to like jitter around to get the burn boxes to scatter, because that's always good. If you always do like, let's see, if you do like this when you burn, like the particles are just gonna go different ways instead of like in a straight line, and if you do this, more people are gonna catch on fire. So that's why I see a lot of pyros do that, and I recommend doing that. Not like like a 360, but just like a little bit like this, so you're be sure to get them. So we are about to meet our end soon, as you can see on the timer down there, but I'm gonna show you the range here. Okay, so let's just back it up a little bit and let's take a look at this from first person point of view, and you tell me if the distance of how far my flamethrower range is hard to tell. Alright, so we run out here, and I'm also gonna slow it down just a little bit so it's easier to see. So we see a bunch of guys, and that's a scout, so let's just switch this down just a little bit. And now we're burning, and I mean, is he in the flames? I don't know. What about the soldier? Is he in the flames? Is he? Yeah, okay, now he's in the flames. Alright. And then we die. But let's look at that in third person, right? That didn't sound good. Anyway. So we go out and we can see that the fire didn't load because the replays are broken. I still don't know what that sounds like. Anyway, we go forward, back, fix that guy. Alright, so here's the scout. Turning on the speed, alright. And you can see he's pretty much just out of range. But you can see the flames follow wherever I aim, right? So scout's barely out of range. You can see we actually hit the soldier there, but he didn't catch fire. And then, like, when we get half the flame inside him, he then catches fire. So that's a bit of an issue with the Phlog and other flamethrowers in general, is that it's like flames go through people. And then I had a replay. I don't think I included it, but there's a replay where fire are nowhere near a guy and he just catches fire because the hitbox went there. So, so Pyro is a class that can, like, in the range, because it's very close range, like in this close range, he can attack a limited amount of targets if they're in clumped together, right? Because it's like I can only snap my fingers with the other hand. It's like instant damage, right? Instant damage, burning as many people as possible. Like if you were a hit scan class, like Heavy, you can only shoot to the guy that's in the front. Makes sense. So, let's see how going against the choke here. So first you're gonna run into Heavy and take him out. So I'm gonna have a nice medic here, and alright, so we see there's a bunch of guys there, and aha, yes! So now nobody has seen that we have, you know, gone Super Saiyan. And then we're like, ha, time to attack, yeah! Right. So an awful lot of us almost about to do something great, and then we just die. We just fucking die. Alright, so we're not giving up. Never give up, never surrender. Unless you get tossed in a blender. So, moving up here. You swing the power jack a lot to exercise your flabby arms. Pyro is kind of fat. There's a Heavy there. How will we ever deal with that? Oh yeah, we can just retreat. Alright. Do the power jack jump. That's when you switch to the power jack and jump immediately and switch back. It's great for closing distances, and this Heavy is going to die maybe? So we have a medic here with a quick fix. And that Heavy's just gonna retreat back to spawn, and this Pyro, with the power of Air Blast, can just deny us all damn day. And here's something that's interesting, right? So we have this Heavy, he ran back to spawn. He's not even revved up this time. He's like, oh, it's a good day to be Heavy man. Right, so it's not, yeah, it's that guy. So watch here as I will begin to burn him before he starts shooting me. He starts to rev up, but I start burning him before he shoots me, and I'm also being healed. This Heavy is not being healed. He doesn't even have overheal. Alright, so it's just a basic Heavy. Watch what happens. So we kill the Pyro, and I start burning him. You can see he's burning. And I get quick fix popped on me, and then I fucking die. What? I mean, I did everything right, I think. Let's see, we burn this guy, and here we are. Let's just see it in regular speed. We come in, we like burn. Nope. I mean, he died too, but like we had a medic and we burned him before he started shooting at us, so still fucking lost. So there goes how you spinning it. Heavies wreck your shit when you're a Phlog Pyro, so if the enemy team's doing a Phlog Pyro, just go Heavy. If you want to be a total asshole, use the Natasha and just shoot him and only him. So there you go. So let's see how this is fair against, because, you know, buildings don't take critical damage, so the Phlog just does the same amount of damage as any other flamethrower. So let's see how this works against a level 3 sentry. So first we're trying to get some chip damage done, and we're getting bullied out of there, so we're grabbing the health pack. We're with our team here. Going in the back of the medics, using the taunt here to heal everybody, so I guess that's okay now that that got buff. So we burn the pyro, and let's see, okay, so getting ready, just lighting everybody on fire. We want that oomph meter, it's not ready just yet. And the heavy's burning, and... Alright! Let's go! Rock and roll! Come on, we're just good! Oh, that's right. Buildings don't take critical damage. Shit, I forgot about that. So far we pretty much gotten owned by heavies, soldiers, sentries, and demos. It's about time we got some revenge here, I think. So we're just gonna go up here and let's see if we can get the revenge on some fat lard man. So we burn him, and oh, you pick up the health back. Oh, what's gonna happen? Haha! Yes, There's another. You just can't win. You can never win as long as there's fat men on the field. You just can't win. There's too much fat. So let's go back to Badwater, a map that is good, and by back I mean it's the first time we see it here, I think. This is still me, so we are going to go on attack here, and we see that they have a lot of stuff. So now I'm back on the flare gun, because, you know, switching it up and using different stuff. So just doing pot shots. Did we hit the sniper? Ugh. Nope, we missed. But it was kind of close, so it kind of counts. Kind of, almost, sort of. And it really helps.
Predictable.
Let's see that again. I'm a sniper main myself, so I know exactly where the snipers are gonna stand. So if you use the when you use the flare gun, it can be easy to predict their movements. So this guy here, he stands in the standard sniper spot. We hit him, and then he just runs straight for the health back, and we hit him a second time. Because as we know, people who are getting hurt are
predictable,
and you can use that to your advantage. You will see that people, if you body shot them first as a sniper, if you body shot them first and then headshot them later, it's easier. So here they have, you know, 3 soldiers. But I can't air blast any of them, so I'm fucking useless. But thankfully, we got a boss hero medic here. Who's this? It's Elspeth or Mr. Waddles, either of those guys. And they Uber us, and we live, and then we pop the Phlogistinator here, and we burn you, and we rocket surf on that. And we're gonna go and burn you. And we're gonna burn you, and there's a sentry there. Can't really burn that, because that's gonna fuck us up. And we die. But we had pretty much the best run you've seen all episode so far. So we can't really attack people head on because people see us. We can't air blast, so we can't effectivize our health. I mean, like by them hitting us less. So we die a lot quicker if we just attack head on. So maybe we just can't do that. All right. Maybe we have to be a bit more tactful. Use a bit more strategy, a bit more special tactics. So if you can't attack from the front, you attack from behind. All right. So we have to. Oh, there's a sentry down there. We can't deal with that, and this soldier just sucks up damage. Oh, we use it here, and oh, there they are from behind. The crit from behind. That's where the Phlogistinator really shines. Is burning people in the ass. Because like I said, if they see you, they're just gonna kill you. So you have to like go around on the side and flank. Fuck, I forgot to read the title of this replay, but that's okay. Alright, now I know which one it is. So you can't attack head on, you have to attack from behind. Right. So this replay isn't very long, so we're just gonna go and try and push through here. See if it works. Soldier can't do some fancy reflect air shots, air blasts. Probably said the same thing twice there. So there we go, and we just burn people. Oh, can't really do that. I'm trying to hurt this heavy. To for other guys who are with the medic. We can't really, you know, deny much of this stuff, so we're just gonna go in, try and burn the medic. We get Uber popped on us because why not? There's a sentry, but we have Uber this time, so fuck you. And then we use the crits, and our medic dies, and we decide not to go on revenge because we're gonna spawn camp. That's right, we're gonna spawn camp with this, and whoever comes through this door is just screwed. There's, oh, it's over. All right, so I'm just gonna go and burn you, and that scout's like, Well then, is it safe? Nope, it's not safe. He waited a bit too little, but he knew what's up, and that's pretty much all the spawn camping you can do with that. Because if the enemy uses the strategy of just waiting, it goes over. It's not like a demo man who's like, if you open the door, you're fucked. But in this case, it's like, oh, there's a Phlog pyro on the other side. Hold on. I think it's safe. Let's go. Hey, it's over. So, fucking kill. So with that, we're gonna go on with the last replay of this terrible, terrible weapon, and we're gonna be on defense. We're defending. Just burned a scout. We see 2 snipers, and we're just gonna try and burn this pyro here as well. Okay, going back. So we're gonna utilize everything we learned, and that is 1, the Phlogistinator sucks, and 2, you can't attack head on. So there's a bunch of dudes down there, so initiate the Uber. Let's get them burned. Haha! Burn everything. The soldier's gone. You can't stop us. Flare gun. You can't stop me. I am invincible. I'm really good at dodging damage. Look at how long I stay alive. And it's totally not because I have a medic healing me the entire time. And then we just burn. Like, that guy's basically just feeding us stuff. And oh, the soldier jumped. And there's another pyro. Alright, we're gonna retreat with our medic. But first, let me kill this dispenser. And this pyro, because I have heals. Ha 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 ha. So, oh! Yes! Oh, taste it! From behind! Oh, just burn all the crits! Oh, take that! Everybody just dies! Oh, you want some? You want some more? It's over, but I don't care. I'm just gonna go and kill you! I mean...
What?
We did it. We absolutely did it. From behind, this weapon gives the best crits. And so does the back burner, and the back burner has air blast. Let's just take a look at this one again here. So we come in from behind, and we just absolutely like burn everybody. And if we had used the back burner, the results might have been even better, because I could have reflected this rocket onto the guy, and then maybe not have died here. So there you go. Phlogistinator, a gimmicky back burner. It is like it's like the classic. We already have the weapon. Because you can't attack head on. Not anymore. It doesn't work. And you have to attack from the flank, which means you're not flanking people if they see you. And then... So how long until we see either a health boost or an air blast capability of the Phlogistinator? Like not having air blast on a flamethrower is, in my opinion, like having demo man without bombs and a sniper rifle for sniper that can't headshot, or a weapon that makes scout run slow, or a gun that removes Uber on hit. Right. So, with that, we've concluded the Phlogistinator. It was on the back burner for a while, but it's like, if you want to use the Phlogistinator, just use the back burner. The hitboxes are fucked up enough that you will get crit from the front sometimes, and you will be able to air blast. Yeah. Sweet. All right, so in case of you, those of you who don't know, there is, of course, a spreadsheet that has the tough break balance updates. I decided to do something. I made a plan for which which unlocked we're going to be doing. So if you is in my profile and in the scene group in the spreadsheet. If you want it, you have to go look for it. But basically, I've listed the next episodes that we're going to be doing. Like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 episodes forward. So I thought that could be interesting. So I can just tell you what the next one is going to be. It says on the list it's going to be Pretty Boy's Pocket Pistol, but I'm going to do that only me because it's heavily reliant on just HUD and it's pretty basic. So don't think we need submissions for that. But we're going to do something fun for a change. We're going to go Huntsman plus Bushwhacker or Girardi or Cleaner's Carbine. You're not allowed to use the SMG. Or Razorback or Darwin Danger Shield. It has to be something with the bow and mini crits. Pretty much. And you have to use either Girardi or Cleaner's Carbine and the Bushwhacker and the Huntsman as sniper. And that's it. So hopefully that'll be more fun than the Phlogistinator. Because I think the Phlogistinator, this episode, has had one of the longest deadlines for submitting shit. And has had the least amount of people submitting stuff. And there's not a lot of people who know this, but there's a clear correlation. If a weapon is terrible or really stupid or not fun to use, nobody submits replays because nobody wants, like, who fuck cares? But if the weapon is good, especially if it's well balanced, not overpowered, but if it's well balanced, I get a ton more submissions. Like every time we do a shit weapon, it's like nothing. And when we do a good one, it's like, everybody likes that one. So it's a very good indication for me just to see, like, the different amounts of submissions we get. Yes. So that's it. Raffle will be posted in the stream chat as well as in the description below, and it's as per usual. It's 6 days from before the show started, so 6 days. Thank you guys for watching. Next episode, Huntsman! Yeah.